Hey gang, I'm going to be in the book of Psalms over the summer months here at Generations Community Church. From now till the middle of August, we're going to be looking at different Psalms like Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. Or even things like Psalm 22, my God, why have you forsaken me? I don't know if you've noticed, but the Psalms are all over the map. Because you and I, when it comes to our feelings, our emotions, we're all over the map. Sometimes we're absolutely convinced, not only is God good, but he's got our back. And then there are those moments where we feel utterly and completely alone and abandoned. And when we're wondering, is God even real? The Psalms capture all of that and give us a language to express everything that we're feeling in corporate worship and in our relationships. And so I want to remind you of where we started off. We started off in Psalm chapter 1, which kind of contrasts two groups of people as a way of talking about the secret of happiness. I don't know about you, but I have been a victim, well, not really a victim, but I've been a true American in that I have thought or assumed that something or someone along the way would make me happy, just like the rest of Americans. In America, we're bombarded with advertisements, ads all the time. Somebody's bought a car, they're smiling. Someone's on vacation at Disney World, they're smiling. The lady mopping her hardwood floors with Bona cleaner is smiling. The ads are all selling the same thing, happiness. If you go to Disney World, you'll be happy. If you buy this car, you'll be happy. If you have clean floors, you'll be happy. It's an illusion. I remember when I was younger, I was convinced, I'll be happy when I'm finally done with school. I'll be happy when we're not living in this stinky small apartment or duplex and we've got a house of our own. I'll be happy when my kids are older and not the handfuls that they are at ages 3, 4, 5, and 6 years old. Of course, that way of thinking of happiness never works. And so I want to pose a question that I posed in my sermon this past Sunday. And the first question is simply this: what are you counting on to make you happy? What are you hoping will make you happy? And for those of you over the age of 30, can I ask a follow-up question? Were you right the last time? Oh! Were you right the last time? Happy is the man who delights in God's word. The psalmist says, happy is the man who has not walked in the wicked's counsel or in the way of offenders has stood, nor in the session of scoffers has sat. If you haven't heard this week's message, I encourage you to go back and listen to it. But as we start off this series of Psalms, it's probably a good point to simply pose the question, what are you pursuing, or who are you pursuing in? Why instead pursue God, the maker of heaven and earth, the author of life itself, and the giver of all good gifts? Hang in there, gang. God is with you, and I hope to see you here at the church house on Sunday.